legendary Azteca Stadium in Mexico City jammed to capacity and very pro-Mexico. Some booing heard during the U.S. anthem on Sunday. United States 0-21 and 1 all-time in Mexico. Casey Keller and friends needing to be sharp to change that. After some control for the U.S. early, though, Mexico starts to pick it up. Jared Borghetti close on the header in the 20th minute. Keller where he needed to be that time, just in case. But he couldn't catch up on this attack. Jose Fonseca dropping it off. Across the box it goes to Jaime Lozano and back to Borghetti. 1-0 Mexico. A half hour gone. Mexico getting the U.S. defense to back up and then working it around for Borghetti. The opening goal and a top 10 nominee. Less than 3 minutes later, Mexico striking again. The deep ball headed down to an open Antonio Nielsen, and he roofs it. 2-0 Mexico in the 33rd, just what the home side had in mind. Jared Borghetti getting on the other end of that moonshot and playing it to an unmarked Nielsen. Keller comes out, but that one was labeled, and you can label it a top 10 nominee as well. The coverage, not good. The finish, very, very good. And speaking of finishes, just before half is up, Ricardo Lavolpe's stay in the dugout is up as well. The Mexican coach apparently ejected for arguing. The fourth official calling in the referee, and he calls for Ricardo to split. Off to the second half now, and the USA surging forward. Landon Donovan with the pass that runs for Eddie Lewis, but Lewis's shot blocked by Oswaldo Sanchez. Lewis nearly getting the visitors within one. Instead, that happens on this sequence. Eddie Johnson passing to Landon Donovan, and Donovan will find Mr. Lewis. The Americans on the board and right back in the game. Landon Donovan spotting the open Lewis, and then Eddie buries the shot. Our third top 10 nominee in as many goals. Nice effort from Donovan, who could be on his way back to MLS, by the way, and Lewis, he puts it away in his style. But most of the chances after that would fall to Mexico. Here it's Pavel Pardo with the blast, Casey Keller with the save. Mexico, though, getting it done. 2-1 the final over the United States. So you can make it 0-22 and 1 in Mexico.